Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason for the first time today.
Hi, this is Rico. I just want to say I'm so proud of this team. This was the game that we all needed to get to prove that we are no longer the little brother. Watson earned his keep for this game. He drove down the field with the game on the line and gave Hopkins a chance to kick the game winner. I don't care about his stats. We got him for that sole purpose, to drive down the field and get his team a W. And can we please give Stefanski a chance to be a great coach? He had his team fully prepared, went up into Baltimore, and got the dub by any means necessary. I'm so pumped and so excited for this team, man. I love this team. And Pittsburgh, you better be ready, because the dog pound coming. Root, root.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Scott, it's a week to week. One thing that we've learned week to week, but I tend to agree. Kevin Stefanski has had a lot of things to coach around. You coach around injuries and those. He's had a lot to coach around. He's done a pretty nice job.
I think he's done a great job, Dave. I really do, and I think I'm going to try to write it tomorrow. Just how well I think he's done. And that's a tough place to go in and win. Not many Browns coaches have done that. You mentioned everything he's had to deal with. He lost his starting quarterback for 4 games. He still won 2 of them. Probably should have won 3 of them. We can argue about the call that might have cost him that 3rd win. But if you look at just body of work, not only this season, I think throughout his tenure, but especially this season, specifically this season, I think Stefanski's done a really good job managing the team, calling the game, right? The play calls gives them a chance to win, right? You put that stat up about the points the last few games. You can't just leave the offense or the play caller out of that equation, right? He's certainly part of it. And they scored points without Watson in there. And they're figuring out a way to run the ball without Nick Chubb and without their, top 3 tackles. So at some point, I think Stefanski deserves credit for that. He should get credit for that. I think the messaging he has, you see the locker room speech, right? And he talks about, we were going to play harder and longer than the Ravens. Well, Myles Garrett was kind of parroting that same thing. And that means that message got through. And I've seen multiple examples of that throughout the season where the way Stefanski talks, the players are listening and then repeating that to the media. And I think that's a good sign.